it goes.
Okay, my name's Tom Pritchard, and I'm way over here, and we have Ryan here, who has come here to learn some things about meditation, if that's possible, because meditation is something that you can't learn really, because the essence of meditation is about doing nothing. And all the great teachings and religions actually talk about doing nothing. So now I'd like to introduce Ryan just by saying this is Ryan, and then have you, Ryan, introduce yourself.
All right, yeah. I'm Ryan Morris, but also Tachakis, two different names that I go by. Tachakis is my mom's side, Morris is my father's side. And I've been in Gooding since I was probably 2, 3 years old.
Maybe speak up a little bit louder.
But was born in West Virginia.
West Virginia, oh boy.
Yeah, long travel.
Yeah, yeah. I was born in Chicago and grew up there too. And since then, I've traveled all over. But we're in Gooding, Idaho now. I'm looking at you like you're the camera. But we're in Gooding, Idaho here, and so keep talking. Tell me a little bit more about yourself, and eventually get to your grandfather and maybe the Zeus program and things that you've learned from your grandfather, sort of like maybe to honor him even because he's been a strong influence in your life, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So talk about it or continue what you were.
Okay. Where should I start? Well, I guess something about me is that I kind of just want to be completely in touch with myself, who I am as a person, and meditation and kind of just learning about the physical, mental, and spiritual self has kind of helped me get to that process.
Wow, that's great. You don't hear that from too many young people. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18.
Yeah.
And you just graduated high school?
Just graduated.
Just graduated. Wow. Just what you just said. That's amazing at such a young age. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe that's the influence of your grandfather had something to do with that.
Yeah. He is my biggest influencer.
Yeah,
for
cool.
Sure. I would definitely like to be just like him when I grow up.
Cool. That's very noble to say that. A good, what do you call it? Homage to him. Yeah.
But I'm obviously definitely not to that point yet.
Well, you're only 18.
Yeah, I've just barely got the icing off the cake. But that's why I came here, obviously, to learn some more.
Yeah.
Meditation teacher, I mean.
I've been a meditation teacher for many years, so
yeah.
I might be a good guy to talk to.
Yeah.
I just want to mention, I have this timer going, 142, 143. When I upload things to YouTube, I have to keep it under 10 minutes because I don't have enough subscribers to put me over a limit they have that I can make unlimited videos, which I had before when I was more active on YouTube. So I do have a channel there, but I still am limited to 10 minutes. So you can see the time from your angle?
Yep.
Yeah. Keep that in mind then.
Okay.
Probably a minute shorter because you were going a while before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty much just me right now as where I'm at.
Good. Yeah, that's a great place to be.
Yeah.
Because what you said, that's profound. Seriously.
I want to be completely 100% in touch with everything about my own body, stuff that most people can't even reach, you know.
And mind and spirit too.
And mind and spirit.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to. This is what I've been really working on. It's mainly why I took a job at Body Balance.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to not judge at all. Like if when I'm walking down the street, even just a month ago, you see someone that's overweight, and instantly I'm like, oh, they're
Yeah,
overweight, like they're fat,
yeah,
I don't want to be able to do that.
yeah,
I want to see someone and see someone for just pretty much to see him as a walking human being.
yeah.
But I'm not at that point right now.
Well, you're closer than most people
Yeah.
for being 18 years old and just being aware of the things that you're aware of. And I keep coming back to your grandfather because I think that he's taught you a lot of these things. And your family, too, your father and mother, your
Well,
home environment.
I think I've mainly looked to my grandfather because I didn't get most of my teachings from my parents. Uh, my mom wasn't the best mom. She couldn't really take care of all the kids she had, but she kept going to jail for drugs and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So I only saw her about 5 times in my life. And my dad left when we were like 4. He, don't even know, honestly, I don't know where he's at. But we would always go hang out with our grandparents. So I kind of just adopted that kind of father figure as my grandpa.
Yeah,
Really.
well, he's a good influence on you, father figure and all
Yeah.
that stuff, teacher.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so, and then when my mom died, which I was about 11, that was really rough. But that's when I kind of started, hanging out with him more, and we started doing like meditation, I guess, and he was teaching me more.
Cool.
But that's been probably my number one helper.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, I told you my mom died about when I was 11 too, and she died of cancer and stuff like that. So anyway, your grandfather, I think, has been a great influence. Just to say some of the things that you've said and where you are and where you want to go to with your mind, body, and spirit. I can tell he's been a great influence on you. That's why I'm so interested in that, because you're already, I don't want to give you a big head or anything, but advanced,
Yeah.
I mean, just some of the, just what you said about a person walking down the street, the fat person, and not making judgment, well, that's mainly what people do, is make judgments all the time. And like we said, uh, like I said a few minutes ago, that the great teaching of meditation is to be in that presence, I call it. And we'll get into that a lot. I'll explain to you more about what the presence is. But it's just to see through the appearances in every moment, through the appearances to the presence, because that's the meditation of every moment. I mean, meditation isn't something you do, it's who you are, which is beautiful, really, if you think about it a while or realize it from. So, continue.
All right, we can talk about my grandpa then. Cause
Yeah, we should.
He,
Make sure you're speaking up, because I've got the earpiece in. That's,
yeah.
My hearing aids are a microphone. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
probably coming through.
I honestly don't know much about his, childhood life and much. I mean, he's told me some stories about working on a farm and whatnot.
Yeah.
He did tell me that who he is right now and who he was when I was growing up was not the person he was. He was like kind of not an asshole, but he just wasn't as spiritually bound and as caring of a person he is now. And he said it took a while to get there.
At some point in our growth, we're all assholes at some point, and that's inspires us to learn too, because we don't want to be assholes, except assholes want to be assholes, maybe. But you and I, we don't want to be assholes, so we learn from that. And you say to yourself, oh, when I did this or that, or acted this way, or reacted, I'm an asshole. And then you go on. That inspires you to learn more and go on, which you've done. I mean, you're on a good path, and that's why I'm interested in you, because I could see that in you, and that's why I hope that we do a series of these videos that have to be under 10 minutes. We're at 8. We ought to stop this one pretty soon. But I think when young people hear you, and me at some point, maybe teaching you a little bit more about meditation, but it sounds like you're on the right path. And I think you're going to inspire other young people. And I think that they need it. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It's-
people want to grow,
Yeah.
and they don't know what to do or how to do it.
And some of them don't even realize that they need to grow.
Yeah,
A lot of them, there's a lot of cloudy judgment, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially with electronics and whatnot, and
yeah,
social media, and showing kids that this is how you're supposed to be, this is who you should be, but
society shows you that.
they
and-
just need to open their mind a little bit.
Yeah. So wrap it up in about 30 seconds, and we'll do another one. I just have to stop it,
Okay.
and then we'll start it again. So
Yeah. So
say something so we know this is the end of this.
that's who I am right now, and that's where I've been, and I just am working on trying to get better, trying
Okay.
to get more.
Hit the red button to stop it.
Sure thing.